afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to your place of chill that is the Coffee Company. It is Wednesday, the 11th of February, and as you can see, it's a very sunshiny day. Sunshiny day. We're back. I got very wet last night. It's another night where I went to Tottenham. Rain sideways. Dreadful football. Really horrific performance yesterday. One of the worst Tottenham performances I have ever seen. And really, it should have been 3-1 Newcastle. I thought, I'm just going to be honest, I thought VAR had an absolute mare with that disallowed goal, being off by his forehead. And it wasn't even like his whole head. It was just like the tiniest bit of his forehead. That was a goal. For me, that was a goal. Do we deserve anything? No. And quite rightly, the manager has this morning been sacked, as it says in the clickbait title, and I have labelled it clickbait because clickbait is there. Thomas Frank has been sacked as the Tottenham Hotspur manager. I'm not going to be happy that he's sacked. I'm not going to be sad that he's sacked. I think it was inevitable. Unfortunately, I think he's actually quite a nice bloke. In all honesty, I think he's actually a decent bloke. He's a shit football manager, though, for Tottenham Hotspur Football Club. The record books will always say now, for the rest of time, until there's someone worse, Thomas Frank is the worst Tottenham manager in history. The worst Tottenham manager in history. And he has quite rightfully been sacked. He's not all to blame. I think the club set him up to fail miserably, but he's not helped himself, has it? And a load of the things have come out this morning. Before we say hello to everyone in the chat, it was said by Alistair Gold. I'm not going to quote Alistair Gold because I don't actually think he said. I don't know if he said this. Apparently, the Tottenham players actually had to tell Thomas Frank. They actually had to tell Thomas Frank to shut up because he wouldn't stop saying about how good Arsenal are. That's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, Thomas Frank. It's embarrassing. Your stint at Spurs has been embarrassing. Get out. And apparently, according to some reports, there will be an interim manager by the end of the day. But without further ado, let's say hello to everyone who's in the chat. We've got 77 of you. Thank you to Auntie Kate for sending over some viewers. Thank you to everyone for being part of the show. We're going to have a bit of a rant. We're going to have a laugh. We're going to have a cry. We're going to be in the sun. I'm a bit warm. I can't wait. Winter is finally starting to... But apparently there's a cold snap this weekend. But let's see who's in the house to take us through the show. We got Drew Lala who's in the house. Good to see you, miss. Hopefully you're well. One of my many moderators that look after the show. Good to see you. We have Mr. Nacho Slayer. Also, one of my very... I need to make Craig a mod. Why have I not made Craig a mod? I'll make Craig a mod in a sec. Big ups. Good to see you. Nacho Slayer Shemtang's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Yes. I was Oh, I'm not drinking out of an Arsenal cup. I'm not drinking out of that shit. What? I'm not drinking out of a cup that's covered in crap. We've got Craig, no Golo and Sterling bagging again. This is going to happen, I think. And we'll discuss this because I think this because apparently Wilson Odobert has torn his left ACL, which is a shame because it was a freak accident again. It's another one of those ones that's a freak accident. He went into a tackle, he overstretched and it happens. But it wouldn't surprise me if we signed Raheem Sterling this morning on a free because he hasn't got a club. Andrew Gregory's in the house, YouTube member. Good to see you. The first YouTube member clocking in for the day. Good to see you, Ben. I think Vinay won't go, but I think Lang will go at some point as well. Atavacron Wembley 1. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Nuggets in the house. F Sank. Angie's in the house. Good to see you. Oh, bloody hell. That was a great game. Harry Redknapp's first one, I believe that was 2008. Yeah, it was a good one. He can become a gold member now. Indeed, he's an Arsenal gold member waiting to happen. Kate Rixham's in the house. Good to see her. Hopefully all well. Ryan Spurs is in the house saying thank the heavens he's gone. Good to see her. Tom81, moderator and YouTube member. He's got the double power, as does Mr. Ian Ferguson, who has both. One of the OGs of the coffee company. Loads of the OGs of the coffee company shtick, as it were. Loads of OGs here. Let's give Craig, because it's not a spanner anymore. They've taken away the spanner. It's now a shield. The moderators are now showing up with a shield. Here we go. Where is Craig? There he is. Stop fucking showing adverts. Where is it? Where is my man from the Guardians of the Pombo? Where is he? There we go. It's about time, really. We have Mr. Jason Bell is in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. That's me. The original tribal Tottenham chief is here. The OTC. We're back here. We're going to moan. We're going to moan. We're going to laugh. We're going to cry. It's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. Who would everyone like? The 75 of you that are in the house as I have a sip of coffee. Who would you like as our interim manager until the end of the season? Because I think everyone knows. I think everyone knows who's going to be the manager in the summer. I think everyone knows who the manager is going to be in the summer. Who is everyone touting as who they keep tipping their hat to be the interim manager of Spurs until the end of the season? There's a few managers. I do not want De Zerbi as the manager. I really dislike De Zerbi as a football manager. He's shown at Marseille that he's crap. They were doing quite well, but he's resigned because he throws his toys out the pram constantly. He took over a very decent Graham Potter team, and he got the best out of a team that was really, really good. I think De Zerbi's shit. I think he's a shit manager, personally. I think he's crap. This is a man that got out-coached by Stellini, for God's sake. He got out-coached by Stellini when Conte was ill. Yeah. De Zerbi's shit. Absolutely no way in hell do I want De Zerbi as the manager. It's going to be Heitinger. He's shit as well. He was crap at Ajax. Get Heitinger out of the club. Doesn't know what he's doing. Harry Redknapp says he'll do it for free. If Levy was still in charge, we'd already have signed him. Harry Redknapp's 78. It could work if you get in Harry Redknapp as the manager, and then you have a younger guy like a Ryan Mason or a Tim Sherwood, someone that is a lot younger who's going to do like the day-to-day training, going to do like the drills. It could work, but the bloke's 78. And apparently Sandra is not feeling very well. I think Sandra is not very well. So don't let him enjoy the rest of his life. Problem is you lot ain't booking. I don't know. Maybe not. All right, got to be Defoe. Defoe can't be the manager. He's never had a job. Love Jermaine Defoe. He could be part of the coaching setup, no doubt about that. Honestly, I have no idea. So that's not a bad shout, Craig. I think Benitez might be a good manager. I think Benitez might be a good shout. I like Benitez. Spurs fans will not like that his football is turgid. It will keep you up. And Newcastle fans absolutely adored Rafael Benitez. They adored him when he was there for a few years. They loved him. Harry's priorities, Cheltenham, big up. Big up, Chelters. Big up, Chelters. But it's going to be strange. I think It's bonkers, isn't it? Bonkers, isn't it? Absolutely bonkers. I understand a bit of recuperation. Because they've got loads of injuries. That's idiotic. They should all... I would force them all to go to training this morning because of how shit they were yesterday. Hi, Leo. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. What is the cough brewing? I'm here. I've brewed a macchiato. I'm blowing off my work responsibilities this morning. Huge news. Yeah, it's shit, mate. Everything's gone wrong. More injuries. It's horrific. It's one. We now have a culture that we need. We need to sell 20 of these players. I feel very sorry for Xavi. I think Xavi tried to get stuff going yesterday. I think Xavi actually played quite well, especially in the first half. Second half, he tailed off when he was on as a left winger. I think Archie Gray had a good game. Yesterday, and he got a goal, well-deserved goal. I thought he was good yesterday. The rest of them, my God, were they bad. I feel sorry for Conor Gallagher. He's not a right winger. He was forced to play right wing yesterday, which made no sense to me. It made no sense for me to play Conor Gallagher as a right winger, and he played shit as a right winger because he's not a right winger. He was trying to get into tackles in the first half. The rest of them were shocking, weren't they? Apparently so. Not even go. Yeah. I feel sorry for you, Colin. I know, mate. I feel sorry for you, mate. But I do it every week. Can't wait for those player picks in Dubai. They don't deserve to go anywhere. They don't deserve. Needed Ange pep talk. I don't think one of Ange's pep talks would fix them. Spencer's shocking. He was particularly bad yesterday. Body language. Basuma summed up everything I hate about the going around. Had the chance to go forward, decided to go backwards to the goalkeeper, and then, of course, loads of booze. Was not even good booze, because we do like a bit of booze here at the coffee company, as you all know. Big up the IPAs. Lang needs to go as well. If they really want to sort this football club out, bring in Paul Mitchell. Bring back Paul Mitchell. I can't imagine my boss giving me a 5-day break for not performing. I think he was probably not match fit, but he certainly was fit. He did a couple of really good sprints to get back and showed real speed. But if he wasn't fit, that's another thing on Thomas Frank, isn't it? Because if he played him when he was not fit, when we had Sousa on the bench, who they've just bought, Sousa, I'm not going to say anything about the kid because I don't know if he's a good player, but he's at least a left back. Could have given him a go in the second half at least. Why'd you keep buying our hands? No idea. It's just a shit show at this club. Good to see a KRX. I need someone that can inspire this lot. Lackluster, pathetic performance. Yeah, indeed. I've seen Crabs move forward more than this lot. Side and back. How can you score like that? Indeed. I don't know what to think, everyone. It was bound to... The club have really shown how incompetent they are. They've shown how incompetent they are. They've made this manager, who I will give him some credit. It's not his fault. Well, it's not credit. I'll give him benefit. Not all of it's his fault. He probably wanted more players that suited what he wanted to do. And the club didn't do that. January, they didn't do shit. If they weren't going to back him in January, they should have sacked him in December. If they weren't willing to back him. Because that's another month we could have had a new manager bounce. And there were winnable games in that January before we had that this The club are fucked up. The club are fucked up. Tremendously. Your players ain't as good as you. No, they're shit. They are shit. They are. It's true. It's true. Worst game I've ever seen there. Pull down the stadium and rebuild the lane. Wish that was possible. Perhaps building the stadium. It's still too tough. I don't think it's his fault. A lot of it is his fault. I think what he's doing is exactly the same as what Enoch have been doing for years. It was indeed. It was indeed. I think we will still get out of it. I don't think we'll go down, personally. If we go down, that's financially, that is going to ruin the football club. And I think there's still enough. Something needs to change. They need to start recalling some of the loan players we've got out, if it's possible. We won't go bust. We've got enough money to not go bust. We are Auntie Kate. Thank you for the redirect. Good to see you in the house. Good to see her. Apologies for the cat, because I know you're struggling with your cat being a bit flatulent, but it is what it is. That's what you have with animals. But good to see her in the house. Good to see everyone in the house. Cheers. I still have not had my coffee. Big up to everyone. We're not in that much debt, Angus. We're not getting bust. Not with the amount of money we've got. Don't think we're certain to go back up in the championship. It's a dog, but it is true. Spurs can't run a football team to save their life, but the club has got a long. Yeah, it is a long way for going out of business. Yeah, that is it. It's silly, Angus. I'm sorry, mate. You're talking you're talking out your arse, Angus. You're talking bollocks. I love you, mate. You're talking shit. You're talking shit, and I'll call you out and tell you you're talking shit. Yeah, we're not going bust. Good to see you, Nige. Hopefully you're well, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Yeah, we're not going bust. We have lots of stadium. We've got lots of stadium debt, but it is what's it called? It's budgeted already. It's already budgeted. We've got a really good deal from the people that did the financing of the stadium. We've got an amazing. It's one of the things that Levy did very well. Spurs, yeah, we're not Bury. New manager bouncing. It'd be funny, wouldn't it? It'd be really, really funny. But we're not going to beat Arsenal. All we need to do is we need to have a performance like when we drew with Arsenal 4-4. Afternoon, Mr. Flower Power. Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're well. Good to see you. Yeah. Good to see you. I have not bought a present yet, and I got called out by Mickey yesterday. Because she watches my stream. Mickey watches my stream, so I won't say anything, because if I do say what I'm going to buy, she wouldn't exactly know what I bought her. She watches the stream. So we will have the income. That stadium has got so much income. Everyone's saying hi to everyone. Thomas Frank lasted nearly as long as the intro. Indeed. What weirder things have happened, Angus? Weirder things have happened. I don't think we'll win, but weirder things have happened. Spurs to Arsenal at this moment in time are the same difference to Spurs to Tamworth. And we couldn't beat Tamworth in 90 minutes. So 90 minutes of football is it's a telling thing. Some like, remember that time Remember that time when Spurs beat Arsenal in the 1991 FA Cup semi-final, when Arsenal were well better than Spurs at that point in the 1991 semi, and Arsenal fans were like, "This is an easy win," and Spurs won. There is football is not played on paper, it's played on grass, and you just never know. Teams have off days, teams get a bit, you don't know. I hate myself already for giving this club over 450 quid for the Zach Bryan. If you're going to enjoy it, mate, if you're going to enjoy it, just enjoy it. Enjoy life. As you know, I was someone that didn't spend money in the stadium for years. I didn't spend money in the stadium. I've retired, basically, because I don't see any plan for protests. I see, we'll do a protest in 2 weeks. We'll do a protest in 2 weeks. Most people in the real world have a plan what they're going to do in 2 weeks. No plan. I'm gonna enjoy myself. I'm in the phase of my life where this is probably the best health wise I've been in my entire life since long backstory. In 2007, I was diagnosed with ulcerative colitis and Crohn's disease. I've got both of them. I don't know how, because they couldn't tell which one was what. So they just said you've got both, because that's what they do. And I've struggled with my health I'm 30, so I've struggled with my health for the majority of my life. And now I'm in a really good situation in terms of my in my health, and I want to enjoy myself. I really want to enjoy myself. So if you want to spend 450 quid, enjoy it, mate. You can't take your money with you when you die. And I know that's sort of bleak. You can't take your money with you. Enjoy it. You've earned that money. You've earned your money. Enjoy it. I was there. Big up Paul Stewart. Your players are shit compared to mine. They might be, but we've had worse teams and beaten you. Do you think the players are part of the problem? Absolutely, mate. Good to see you, Ferd. You're not seen you in here before. The top players will know if relegated, they will move to another decent side. They still have to pay for them, though. And they'll be damaged goods if they get relegated. And Spurs have all the cards and a lot of them, the big players that we've got in the football club. Let's settle on a draw. Yep, I'd settle for a draw. I'll continue my 15-year exile. Enjoy it, mate. Spurs, yeah, indeed. Indeed. Their fans are unbearable. They're showing chest. They're allowed to show chest. They're at the top of the league. I would be showing chest if we were top of the league at this time of the year. Let them do it. But Spurs have got to show. They've got to show something. It is a horrible illness. It's a really difficult illness to deal with. I struggled for many, many years of my life. That's so true. It was also a treat for myself for getting through ACL, MCL, and meniscus surgery. My dad needs meniscus surgery. My dad needs meniscus surgery. He's struggling with that. These players still want to make the World Cup squad. It's another. Indeed, I agree. Who has it worse, the United Strand or Thomas Frank? The United Strand, 100%. 100%, mate. Yeah. Just when he thought, and he got slaughtered. He got slaughtered by. I feel bad for him because you want your club legends to show, because he's done a lot. It was a big up to him. He's done so much for charity. He's got lots of. It's brilliant. But Wayne Rooney slaughtered him yesterday, saying everyone wanted Man United to win, not because we want Man United to win. They wanted him to cut his hair, and he said that was embarrassing. So that was really great. We're going to be joined by Aki in a second. He's going to come in. He's there. He's stirring.
What's up, people?
He's on the show.
Indeed.
Did you get a bit more sleep, or have you been up since your stream?
As soon as I finished with you, We Are Tottenham TV messaged me and said, when you're coming on, I was like, right, send me the link. Then I've just been just looking over things. put a tweet out saying, "Here we go." I literally put a tweet out. I'm going to read it now. I'll read it now. Where is it? Frank out, but Enix still in, so nothing changes. Same circus, different clown. They'll call it decisive. It's desperation. They'll call it a new era. It's the same rotten regime. Stop chasing the symptoms. We have to attack the disease. Simple as. This football club is a shit show. Nothing more.
Tangle Brocket is Brighton shirt.
It's all about the Hollister. It's all about the Hollister, mate.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Mate, like I said, we are big up, Tom. I've just seen Ruby. Look, we are big up, Leo. We are a sorry state of affairs of a football club. We are a circus. We are a disgrace. This football club has no idea, plan, or anything. And hopefully, the only good thing to come out of this is people will understand that ENIC are the problem. And finally, these fans that say they want change but don't do anything will get off their asses and do something. I'm pulling no more. I'm not. I'm going to start giving knockout blows now. I've kept quiet. I've kept quiet and not really gone nuclear on the homegoing matchday fan base that say they want to act but don't. This football club is rotting in front of your very eyes, our very own eyes. And Frank's gone brilliant. He needed to go. But don't get it wrong. Whoever comes in will be here this time next year.
Oh, for sure.
Another shit show of a window. We are just an absolute disgrace as a football club.
But at least we have each other. At least we have each other.
Yep.
Every clown has a silver lining.
Every clown has a red nose. That's what we need to say.
Yes, every clown has a red nose.
Mate, it's like I said, it's just such a sad state of affairs as a football club.
I'm not even mad, bro. I'm not even mad.
Mate, neither am I. Neither am I. What was the point of January? This club always acts when it's too late and nothing can be done about it. They will get this appointment wrong. And, mate, Rob, if this man is at the football club, I will not be on YouTube. I will not go to the Scotland Yard. I will not watch a solitary second of Tottenham Hotspur match the day, anything. I will no longer until that manager. If De Zerbi comes in, you won't see me on Twitter, social media, YouTube, the Scotland Yard. Nothing.
Anyone that wants him, he is shit. He's just shit. Awful. Pathetic manager. Dreadful. He's crap.
Yep.
Absolutely crap.
Yep.
Don't need that. We got Ryan G's in the house. Good to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're well. Tom is saying, yes, you've never stopped. You've never stopped. Afternoon, silly singularity. Good to see you.
Yep. Big up.
De Zerbi's shit. He's shit. Big up, Surreal. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I feel sorry for Thomas Frank that he's not helped himself.
No, he's
not helped himself.
No, he's not.
So he deserves a sack. He deserves it.
Well,
yes, I'll say the club has not given him any tools to do the job, but it doesn't help that even with some of the tools he's had, he's done absolutely shit. So I feel sorry for him, but I don't feel sorry for him.
What's worse with this football club, and it shows how pathetic they are, he should have gone after the West Ham game. Forget whether he should have gone before or whatever. But after the West Ham game, it was broadcasted everywhere that all the Spurs board were in there to discuss his future. But they couldn't come up with a decision, so they decided to keep him. But then they decided to keep him. They didn't help him. They could have gone into the loan market or whatever. And since then, we've lost loads of games, or we haven't won. Only us and Burnley haven't won a league game in 2026. And then they go, fuck him up. He should have gone, the indecisive bunch of wankers at this. If that had been the Enoch or Tavistock sales department, bang, out they go, whole new department. But nope.
I said it, Brian. He should have gone after Bournemouth. The moment CUPGATE happened, he should have been gone then. He should have been gone after CUPGATE. And I know that's really childish. I know CUPGATE is really childish and he can't be faulted. But that showed he's incapable of managing a big club. He's incapable. If you've got an espresso cup with your arch rivals as on an espresso cup, he's incapable of doing that job. And I know it's really, really childish. And football is childish. And I think that's the beauty of football, is it is a bit childish. It is tribalism. He should have gone after CUPGATE because that was embarrassing.
Mate, look, we can all reflect on different things and when he should have gone or what he should have done or whatever. Don't get me wrong, CUPGATE was embarrassing. It was embarrassing. I mean, how no one saw that before Frank went out? How Frank didn't see that? I mean, it's
how he didn't see it. No, forget, Brian. I'm sorry to interrupt you. We don't need. He's not a child. He's a grown fucking man. He should be able to see with his own eyes it had an Arsenal badge on it.
Yeah,
it was red and had he's a grown man. I don't need a minder to tell me don't drink out. When were you working at booking.com, Brian, and you were if you were ever at a if you imagine if the CEO of booking.com had seen you with a Travago mug, they would have sacked you immediately. But what the fuck are you doing?
What you got to look at? If I'm holding the cup like this and the filth logo is there, and you generally walked out like that, you're not going to see it. Other people would have seen it. Well, I mean, I can't believe you and I. This is how sad we are. Well, we are now discussing, basically doing instant VAR replays of how Frank handles a cup. This is actual Tottenham talk. We are a sad state of affairs. He should have gone before that. And do you know what? Go back to Ruby. Let me find it. There it is. Let me just bring up Ruby. People will know in groups that we've been in, I wanted Frank before Ange. Yeah. I really did. And I honestly thought when he came in with the quality we could bring in and the players at the football club and what he'd done at Brentford, and we've got to look at it, people get promoted in their daytime jobs for showing great work at what they do in their position. He did everything like that at Brentford. But when he came to Tottenham, it's like he abandoned everything that got him there.
Yep.
And went some different kind of route. And it's absolutely, I just don't get it. But look at January.
And the last thing on it, Brian, I did a thing at London Coffee Festival for a company called Slayer. Yeah. And I used to wear rubber bands on my arms all the time with all the different coffee machine companies we worked with. I was like, the moment they saw me with all those bands, I said, take those off. That's a coffee machine company. This is £1 billion football club, and there was no one to see if he had a fucking Arsenal cup on. It's embarrassing. That's the last thing I want to hear about.
Yeah. But you know what? The one thing,
Phil. Woo!
The one thing that I said on We Are Tottenham TV and Tottenham on Tour when I was on, Frank is gone. Like I did with Ange is gone. I ain't going to go around weeks and weeks of talking and saying, Thomas, wank, 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 and all. It's done. It's dusted. Move on. People that want to carry on going on about Thomas Frank, it's done. It's removed.
Yep.
Now look upwards. Fans can go on attacking how shit Frank was. And he was. And I got it wrong. One thing I've never been wrong on. One thing you've never been wrong on. One thing Tom 81's never been wrong on. Phil P and many others in this chat is how shit board are. How incompetent the board are. And they are the real problem.
I like it.
They are the real problem.
But it's whatever manager comes in, Aki, if they don't shore themselves up and actually prove that they want to do things properly, the next manager's going to come in and do the same thing. The manager after that's going to come in and fail. They're setting up every single manager to fail now. They're literally setting them up to fail.
Yep.
Pick up Vindaloo. I want compensation for his sacking. You can give me 20 quid to pay for my drink tonight, Vindaloo. You can give me some money. I'm telling you now, he should have. But nothing changes. But at least we've got each other, eh? Let's give each other a nice hug, except for Vindaloo. He doesn't deserve one. Let's give Vindaloo a hug, actually. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Big up. Big up, Lubo. Big up, Lubo.
Lubo? Where's Lubo?
He said he's magic, you know. Oh. He's Archie Gray's dad, Lubo.
Okay. I thought Lubo was in the chat.
Big up the sheriff as well. Good to see her. Hopefully you're well. Frank was tasked with making a sandwich, but all his ingredients were shit. It was a lose-lose situation. Now, Ian gets to do what they always wanted to do, which is to deflect from themselves. Good to see you, Jeremy. Hopefully you're well.
Correct.
I got your back. Don't you make me... I'll tear you to pieces as well, Angie. I've done it once this show. I'll do it again. Big up to my boys, the Arsenal boys as well. Big up to them.
Not big up to them right now. Not in the build-up to North London Derby, mate. No, big up to Gooners. The filth. No, not now.
But yeah, afternoon, Paigey as well. Good to see you. Hopefully you're well. Good to see everyone. The 88 of you that are in the audience. If you are new to the show, because I have seen a few new people today, please make sure you subscribe to the Kauffie Company. If you do live in the United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland, you can go to www.thecauffiecompany.co.uk and we got some brand new coffee in, which is absolutely sensational. That is my plug for the show. Why do I sound like Frank? Don't you start. Don't you start. I'm bigging them up because they're my mates, not because they support Arsenal. Fuck their football club. Fuck that. But yes, you can buy some of our new coffee and it will be shipped out to you. If you live in the United Kingdom, it will be there in 24 hours-ish. Christina says hello and cheer up. Who's Christina? Who's Christina? Big up to Christina. Big up to everyone. I had a Costa on the way to work. Fuck you, Sheriff, my friend. How dare you? How dare you promote them? This is worse than CLICKBAIT, Sheriff. This is worse than CLICKBAIT. Still love you, Sheriff. That's my boy. Good afternoon. I want a hug. You don't get one. Don't you do a Thomas Frank as well? You're all doing a Thomas Frank. Drinking a Costa on the coffee show. You're all getting sacked. You're all getting sacked. See, this is how we do things, Brian. If someone's bigging up the Goonies, there we are, bigging up our Goonie friends, but not bigging up their club.
No. After the North London Derby, then it's now it's wartime. The club may not think this, the club may not fucking care about this, but now it's the build-up to war. It's the build-up to... Mate, I have best mates, very, very close mates that are Gooners. And we all know in the build-up to NLD, things aren't the same. You want to talk...
care, Brian.
They want to talk to me about things outside football? 100%. You're like one of my closest mates, whatever you need. You want to talk football? It's war. It's war. It's time to go to war. And
it'll be the shortest war in history, Aki.
Oh, mate, we're going to get absolutely fucking
annihilated. It'll be the shortest war in history.
Mate, we're going to get annihilated. Mate, honestly, mate, fuck his coaching badges, mate. I'll play him up front. It will do better than Arnie. Get him and... Mate, I would get him and Berbatov back. And say,
no, get him and Klinsmann. Klinsmann's needs a job. Get Sheringham and Klinsmann up front.
And they could be a manager and assistant manager.
Player manager, player strikers, Klinsmann and Sheringham up front.
They
want to see.
Would both be
how the mighty have fallen. We've gone from Klinsmann and Sheringham to Solanke and Kolo Muani.
Yep.
Embarrassing.
Yep.
Bring in Paul Stewart. Bring in Paul Stewart.
Mate.
Oh my, the chat's not working anymore. The chat's not working.
Mate, I will say, because do you know what? And I'm not calling.
There we go.
I want to bring this one up very quickly. This isn't a shot at Mabs. This is a shot at any Spurs player, former Spurs player. Michael Dawson, Ledley King, Graham Roberts, all the others that go to that fucking ground and won't speak out because they're on the payroll, that have seen this football club that they represented, that stood for something, and do not say a fucking word. Not a word. We have to rely on the likes of Ramon Vega and Jamie O'Hara to speak out and say it as it is when there are. We need players that have been absolute legends at this football club that stand for something to come out and speak out. But they don't, and they won't.
You wouldn't do that in public. That, to be fair, no one's going to do that.
Yes, they should.
They wouldn't, though, would they?
Well, no, they should.
They wouldn't, would they?
Mate, you've seen other clubs that have been in trouble come out and said it. So what if they come out and say something about Enoch, and then Enoch go, "Oh no, we're moving away. You're not allowed in the ground anymore."
Yeah,
okay.
And you don't have a job for the rest of your life.
Oh yeah, mate, because these players, all those players I've mentioned, are really hard up. That they have to go on fucking job seekers.
No, they don't need a job.
Mate, come on, Ben. Have a word. They still get media work. They still get everything. And then when they finally fuck off, and we bring in people that care about this football club, bigger picture. You're telling me
I'm not going to expect them to do that. I'm not going to expect them to do that.
Well, they should do. Ledley King, Michael Dawson.
You don't know. We don't know if they have said anything inside, though. That's the problem.
Inside means nothing to me.
Well,
inside means nothing to me.
Well, Romero has shown Aki. Romero's done a similar thing. And you know what? He looks like an absolute wanker, what he said.
No, he doesn't.
He does. He looks like an absolute wanker. Because he calls out the club. Yep. And then he gets himself stupidly sent off and he misses 4 games.
Yeah, no, mate, get him sent off.
I'm going to support the club, Aki. I'll support the club over him.
No,
because the club didn't tell him to get sent off. The club didn't tell him to get sent off.
Mate, again, you can't separate, Ben. I'm saying to you,
it's all part of the same issue.
What Romero is doing and calling the board out, which he's done before, is absolutely spot on. How he handles himself on the pitch is a disgrace. He wants out. He wants out of this football club, and I don't fucking blame him. But if he has to tear the house down whilst doing it, should he? Stupid red card, blatant red card, and stupid for him to react or do what he did. But that's the football inside. Things are so shit at Tottenham Hotspur right now. Do a Conte for all I care. If you're going to rip this house down, do it properly. There's no more Mr. Nice Guy, Ben. There's no more. Oh yeah, we're at a part where we're rebuilding and we're doing this and we have to stand together. How many times have we done this? How many times have we been there? It's time to set the whole house on fire. Look, as Ruby just mentioned, go back to Tim Sherwood's interview at Chelsea. You can play it today. You can play it immediately after the Newcastle game. It's spot on. Look what Jose said all that time ago. You could play it today. Absolutely spot on. Go on to Conte. What he said. It's absolutely spot on. Go on to Romero now. Everything he says is absolutely spot on.
He needs to look at himself, Aki, firstly. He needs to look at himself.
You're missing what I'm trying to get across. On the pitch, he's a disgrace and has to sort himself out. What he is calling out the disease off the pitch is exactly
he's
what
part
we
of
need.
the problem. He's part of the problem.
I don't deny that. But if you have to rip the whole disease out, then you rip it out. I don't care how toxic it gets. I don't care how any player comes out right now, current player comes out and calls this board out, I will support them every single second. I will sing it from the rooftops. Every single player that comes out against this board, whether it be a Wilson Odebear, whether it be a Solanke, a Van der Ven, whoever it may be, a Pedro Porro, I will salute them and say, well done, keep it up. More. Because they do more than our bloody weak, spineless, gutless, toothless fan base do. Oh, let's go for the board. Let's go for the board. Let's non-stop chant Enoch out. Oh yeah, because they all do that, don't they? With their mouth, they all go, yeah, we want change. We got to do it. We got to stick together. They get into that ground. What they do? We'll boo at full time. We'll boo at half time. Will they put any fucking pressure on the board? No. Will they sing on the goal line bar? Yes. Will they give their mouth on TalkSport and YouTube chats? Come on YouTube channels? Yes. Get into the ground. Will they do anything? No. We have a disease at this football club, and any player that calls this board out, fair play to you. Past, present, whatever.
But they've got to show that they need to earn that platform.
Mate,
I understand calling for better, but they're part of the problem. Like,
I don't deny that.
Ian's is saying is no, it's not. Romero's been like this since he joined the football club. He is the most sent-off player in the history of the football club.
I don't, like I said, on the pitch, all of them, the way they've been acting, like I said, that Newcastle game, as I said on We Are Tottenham TV, and as I said on Tottenham on Tour, there is no respect for this badge anymore, or not this badge, but the badge.
Respect Hollister, Aki. They've got to show more respect for Hollister.
These players should do, when they walk onto that pitch, is have 100% commitment, dedication, desire, fight for the and respect for the badge. They walk on there like they're playing on Hackney Marshes, and they've met for a 90-minute kickabout.
It's the culture of the football. The culture of the football club, because last year, and I'm not going to blame, the culture of the football club said last year it's okay to lose in the league. The culture has been set now that it's okay to lose. That's not set necessarily. It is set by the football club, because the football club should be pulling them to the side and saying, listen here, guys, that is not acceptable. But they think it's acceptable to lose. These players don't care about losing. They don't care. It's their fault. They're on the pitch.
But yeah, but Ben, as you said, it's because this is the culture of this goddamn football club. And as I said,
it's not always been the culture of the football club. Not for the last 4 years. It's been for the culture of the football club.
Mate, if you can't see that it's been the culture right fucking through, the only time it hasn't. The only time
you're not listening to what I'm saying. Under Poch, for example,
when we overachieved,
if it was a draw, a 1-1 draw, the players would be taking it as a loss. These players think it's okay to lose.
Mate, like I said, this football club, like I said, from top to bottom, and I commend Romero, I commend Fabio Paratici for his little jab at Spurs once he left. They're doing more than this homegoing fan base that say, and when I say this, I'm not talking to all the home fans, because the ones, you know what, I actually respect the fans that say I'm not protesting, whether I agree with it or not. I'm not protesting, or I'm happy with the way things are going. We're struggling, blah, blah, blah. We're not entitled. Fair play to you, and I respect you so much more because you stick to your guns. But the amount of times from when you and me were there weekly, and I was organising things with the group I was with, and the amount of times, yeah, we're going to be there, we're going to support you, we're going to come, we're going to do this, we're going to make some noise, and then they do fuck all.
I said it quite clearly, Aki. I said it at the beginning of the show. There's no point having a protest if it's only 2 weeks in advance. Most people in the real world plan things 2 weeks in advance. If you plan a protest 2 weeks in advance, no one's going to turn up. No one's going to turn up. No one's going to turn up. You need to plan. If you're going to do any protest, you need to plan it 1, 2, 3 months in advance. So people have it in their calendars 3 months in advance. Oh, we're going to be here on this day. If you plan a protest a week, 2 weeks in advance, no one's going to turn up.
I'll already put a pin in your balloon. If results get better over that 3 months and then it comes to it, they'll go, oh my God, look at the results in the last 3 months. Forget 25 years. But there's got to be a tangible reason to turn up. No, mate, like I said, when it comes to the home support, I've given up. My main aim now, and I've said this many a time, is I get messaged so regularly from North American fans that say, Brian, we want to protest, we want to act, but obviously we can't get to North London at the drop of a hat. What can we do? I am solely focusing on North America. I'm going to attack NFL. I'm going to attack Nike. I'm going to attack Tavistock. I'm going to do this properly. I've actually reached out to people and say, hey, will you help me in your states or be a part of something so we can plan ahead? Nothing will happen with the home fans. Nothing. Nothing will happen because they haven't got the bottle to do it. And again, I say the ones that say they're going to do it and don't turn up. People like Phil P, you, Tom, and many others I can mention will turn up whether there's 3 of us or 4 of us.
We did.
This home fan base won't act. Look at Arsenal. When things got fucking serious, tens of thousands boycotted. Tens of thousands. And then what happened? Josh Kroenke came in. Everything changed and look at them now. But no. Us Spurs fans, no, don't worry. Things will change. Look at the stadium. I'm done with the home support. Or no, I'm done with the home support that say they're going to be there. Then don't. Shame on all of them. Shame on all of them.
It's all right. It's a heated discussion. Brian and I rarely have heated discussions, and it's probably quite good for the coffee company because we got 80 people watching rather than 20. But it is what it is. We can only do in life. We can only do what makes it. We can only do what we think is best for what we do. As much as we want to do it, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen. We're in a bad point. We've been in a bad point for 4 or 5 years now.
Yep. Let me just call out this guy. I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't need if you talk to rehab. I don't know what you're trying to get at, mate. I'm fine. I'm fine. No rehab needed.
We're fine. I've got to play it now, Aki. I've got to play it because I like doing this, and we need to lighten the mood. Where is it? Oh God, here it goes. Why are you so upset, spaghetti? Hey, Signore Chess Cubs, why are you so upset, spaghetti? Why are you so upset, spaghetti? He's a good guy. It's like that. It's like that meme. It's only a game. Why you have to be mad? He's a good guy. Big up that meme. I need that meme.
Mate, we're just a fucking mess. We're a mess, and whoever comes in, they're fucked.
Yeah.
No, mate. Generally, Spurs are in a massive problem. And no matter what happens, they'll make the wrong decision. We're just in a mess. Anyway,
we're in a mess.
Yeah, mate. Big up to you. Yeah, look, trust me. For my issues that I need rehab for, Tottenham will never.
What do you need rehab for?
Mate, things where I will not need rehab.
You need rehab from Hollister, Brian. You support Hollister more than you support Tottenham Hotspur Football Club.
Mate, I
support Hollister more than us.
The only rehab I may need is for my anger management, but that's Tottenham Hotspur related. And yeah, Paul Langley's right. If De Zerbi comes in, I will check myself.
God. If De Zerbi comes in, I'm De Zerbi out from the moment he's in the job. He's a dreadful manager. He is dreadful.
If De Zerbi comes in, I'm Tottenham out. You will not see me on anything.
He is
you will not
dreadful. Absolutely shocking.
You will not see me on Twitter. You will not see me on anything. I will not go to the Scotland Yard. Done. Game over. Well, what a wonderful way to start a Wednesday morning.
What a wonderful way. And of course, we're going to end the show in a couple of minutes, but let's end it on a really positive moment because everyone knows that my new shop is on its way and hopefully it'll be finished in April. I went and visited my new shop today, and that is the state of my wall. It looks really nice. That pointing, if you are a builder, that pointing is on point. That wall is more solid than Tottenham Hotspur's board. 100%. So big up to my builders for my shop.
The Three Little Pigs house of straw is stronger than Spurs' backline.
But that wall. That's a lovely wall.
What was the other house made out of? Straw, bricks,
and wood.
Wood. There you go. So the straw and wood. Sticks. There you go. And I want to go back to saying Tom 81 said when I went on a massive rant. This is where we are as a football club. Let me try and find it. This is what happened when people stood up against this board years ago.
Yep.
Had pictures taken for Mickey taken, abuse. You
can give us, Vindaloo, a £30 super chat, and then I will spend it on loads of bars of chocolate. That's what you can do. You can send me a £30 super chat, and you can send Brian a £30 super chat. Actually, no, that doesn't work. You're going to have to send us because Tottenham on Tour is owned by the pair of us. From Tottenham on Tour, you've got to send us a £60 super chat so we can divide it between the two of us. That's what you can do, Vindaloo. Let's have some money. Money helps everything. The new shop is going to be in Loughton, so stay tuned. Stay tuned. Enoch is made out of shite. Big up. Big up. Yes, it is.
You know what? If Enoch were made out of shite, it would actually be an improvement on what they actually are.
Don't you start. 30. Yeah. No, I'm reasonable. I'm reasonable. £30 is a good price. It's the same as a bag of coffee almost. I'm happy with 30 quid. I'm happy with 30 quid. I'm not greedy. It's on its way. Hopefully in a couple of weeks, we have something a bit more to show you. But it's on the way. Yes, on a molecular level, shite is bursting with energy.
There you go.
Indeed. But on that note, everyone, we are going to end the show. This is a bit different to the usual coffee company place of chill. We've had a bit of a heated discussion between myself and Brian, but it's okay. You can have heated discussions and not get mad and not have a Bruigus. We do like a Bruigus here, though. Bruiguses are always good. But, Brian, when you're going to next be on?
There will be a late night Lily White tonight. I went early this morning when we went live, but tonight I was going to do one yesterday, but I wasn't feeling too great, and I just couldn't off that shower shit. But there will be a late night Lily White tonight, for damn sure. So that'll be on tonight at 9 p.m. UK 9 p.m. Eastern time, 2 a.m. UK time.
Depends on if De Zerbi gets signed, there's not going to be a late night Lily White.
No, if that's a good point. I've now got a caveat. That should there be any De Zerbi, here we goes, there will be no more Tottenham on Tour for the foreseeable. If De Zerbi comes in, anyone in here who is a Tottenham on Tour member, cancel your membership because we will not be about until they're gone. If he comes in. Let's just wait and see what happens. But should there not be, there will be a late night Lily White tonight, where I'll probably be even more furious than I am right now.
All right. But on that note, everyone, that is the end of the show. Thank you all very much for watching, and take us away, Aki.
Okay. This is going to have to be... And as always, Lange out. And as always, Vinay out. And as always, Enoch out.
And as always, everyone, if you're stomach, but the cough is brewing. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Ciao for now.
A little different than all the rest. I'm quite old-fashioned where I had sometimes played chess. And when I'm out, I'm looking for that vintage fling. But all complexions that I adore, so hard to find, these seem impossible to score.